What's up guys, it's David the Trainer. You guys are here because you want to learn how to count macros using MyFitnessPal. So I've got I always get questions all the time from my personal training clients on how do I log the foods on MyFitnessPal, can I make adjustments and so on. So I'm going to make this video for my clients and for anyone else out there that can find this useful. So the first thing you need to do is to download the MyFitnessPal app. If you have an iPhone, you would go to the Apple Store and you type in MyFitnessPal, download the app with this blue one with the Under Armour with like a person on there like that. You would download that one, and that's the first thing you need to do. Once you have it downloaded, you need to find your caloric and macronutrient intake. You can do this by hiring a coach or going online and typing your information in on a calculator. If you are interested in finding a coach to help you find this, you can check out the link below. I do online coaching and set up meal plans. If not, you can just go to online, just type in a macro calculator. You'll enter your stats, your height, your weight, your gender, your age, your activity level, a lot of the factors that go into it. But once you find your caloric macro intake, actually I might make a video after this on explaining how to find it. But back to this video. Number 3, you'll set your macros, or set your macro goals via MyFitnessPal. So I'll teach you guys how to do that in this next clip. Alright, so the first thing you do is download MyFitnessPal. It'll look like this right here. You click that, and you'll get to something that looks like this. And then you'll have to go select more, and then go to goals right here. I don't know if you guys can see this, but you go to goals, you enter your stats, and then on the calorie and macronutrient goals, you'd click that. And then you would set your macros to whatever you were assigned by your coach or what it said online. So for carbs, I have 150 right here, so you can set that to whatever your goal is, proteins, fats. Adjust those accordingly. Go by grams, not percentage. It's gonna be a little more accurate when you go to grams. So you would set that and go back, and then you'll start logging your foods. So you go to diary and you would add foods, right there. So in the last and final step, you just start logging your foods. Just start scanning, start inputting, manually inputting it. Keep track of where you're at and how much you're eating so you can make adjustments later on if you're hitting plateaus. Some key things to note is make sure you're logging everything. Condiments, oils, butters, sodas. Don't recommend drinking sodas unless it's diet or 0 calorie. But you gotta log everything because everything that has calories will make a difference in your weight loss or weight gain, whatever your goals are. Every detail will make a difference. One thing I don't log is veggies. I do that personally because I feel like veggies have a lot of nutrients and not much calories, not enough to make a big impact unless you're at a low body fat percentage and you're trying to get deeper. So if you're a guy and you're above 15% body fat, you don't need to count veggies. Fruits, definitely need to count fruits because fruits have a lot of carbs versus like asparagus. Asparagus is not going to have as many carbs as say like a apple. So I wouldn't worry too much about veggies, but fruits definitely got to count those. And then a very important step, the keynote would be to weigh your foods out. Because if you're not weighing your foods, who knows what 4 ounces of chicken looks like. People say like size of your fist, but my fist is a lot bigger than a girl who's like 5 foot tall. So 4 ounces for her fist is not gonna be the same for mine. So make sure you're weighing your foods. For example, like peanut butter. 1 tablespoon of peanut butter. Who takes really 1 tablespoon of peanut butter? I sure don't. Or I sure didn't before I learned about the macros. So my scoop would be like a big ass scoop. It's like, yeah, this is a tablespoon. But in reality, you have to, if you want to count accurately, you have to have your scale, put the peanut butter on top, tear it, and you'll get 0. And you would have to scoop out the amount of servings it is in grams. So for example, I think it's 32 grams per serving. So you'll scoop out to get a negative 32, and that'll be more accurate than just scooping whatever you want. You'll be very disappointed when you really see what 1 serving looks like. So start logging accurately. That's the last and final step. Alright, here's a sample meal that I had today. So you would go to diary and then add foods. So I already have things that I searched already. You can search up here and type it in, whatever you're looking for, and most likely they'll have it on there. You can also use this button up top. It's the barcode. You would click that and you can scan whatever barcode's on your food and it'll pop up like immediately. I'll show you guys in a second. Alright, I came back. So one of the favorite things I like eating for carbs is this rice right here, minute ready to serve jasmine rice. So I would go to this barcode, scan it, it'll pop up. Let me focus really fast. Alright, so you see it right there. Ready to serve single, that's the exact one that I just scanned. And I'm going to have 1 cup. So you can adjust the servings here, which I'm only going to have 1. And it'll show all the macros right there. And then let's add that. Well, I didn't have this today, so I'm going to back out of it. And the good thing is it saves your common foods that you eat right here. Alright, what I did have was 2 tortillas, which I'll add right there. And then for the meat, I had beef. So I had about 6 ounces of beef. I'd log that there. And this is going by ounces. Make sure you're paying attention to that because sometimes it's grams. So I had 6 ounces. Let me add that there. And then that was my first meal. Simple as that. So once you have your food logged, you can go home, and I think the paid version has this part. I have the paid version so I can see what is remaining. So from that 150 carb, I now have 116, and then so on for my fats and protein. If you don't have the paid version, you can always go to, you can always do this right here. Turn it sideways, and then you'll get your totals at the bottom right there. So you want to make sure you're getting as close as you can to your goals. It's fine if you're about 5 to 10 grams off on carbs and proteins. For fats, I would say no more than 5. And I think there's one more spot you can do it. I haven't done it in a while. Nutrition. So you go to the little 3 bars down there, the 3 dots, go to nutrition, and then you'll see your goals and your numbers right there. So get as close as you can to your macros and you'll be set. So if you thought this video was helpful, please like, share, and comment below on what you guys want to see next. I appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, DtAthlete. Thanks for watching. Peace!